Hello everybody, Backyard Bullion here, and welcome to a showcasing of some very cool things from the Germania Mint. A big thank you to them for their continued sponsorship and generous donations of coins to the Backyard Bullion stack. Now, whilst we've been gifted these coins, that is in no way a quid pro quo for an overtly positive review. I mean, it will end up being positive because these pieces are incredible, but we only work with organisations that will allow us the autonomy to say what we think. And the Germania Mint is certainly one of those. So a big thank you to them for sending me these through. It's the Fenrir and I believe the Allegrees as well. So 3 ounces of silver to add to my own personal collection, and a big thank you to Germania Mint for that. Now, the Allegrees series is beautiful and wonderful. We'll get to that second. But what I really want to show you first is the Fenrir. Now, if you remember back a few years, I think it was probably it might have been even pre-COVID, I can't remember. I'll have to look up the previous video. There was the Fafnir double dragon, and now we have the Fenrir double wolf. And goodness gracious me, what a coin. I've done it already. Coin, it's not a coin, it's a medallion around a piece, whatever you want to call it. I love it. Such ingenuity, the amount of thought and energy that goes into creating something like this, where you have just one piece, where on the other side you have the opposite part of the design. And then somebody would have thought, well, hey, if we put both next to each other, it makes the whole wolf or the whole dragon. And then to have the coin capsule design, it's just fantastic. So a huge congratulations to the Germania Mint for the significant success of the Fafnir dragon, which is just stunning. And to have this followed up by the Fenrir, I think, is just exceptionally clever. So, a little bit of information about this. Mintage of 25,000, and I think that means 25,000 individual pieces, not 25,000 pairs. The Germania Mint has, so this is the long-awaited second in the Collector's series of the Beast series. It's, of course, celebrating Fenrir. Fenrir was a giant wolf with jaws reaching the earth and sky, heralding the fall of the divine world, raised in Asgard under the tutelage of Odin and eventually bound by the magical yoke of Gleipnir. Fenrir suffered unimaginable torment. According to the prophecy, an earthquake will destroy Gleipnir and the freed Fenrir will slay Odin in a great battle between gods and giants, giving the beast eternal memory. So that is quite the story. Part of Norse mythology, of course, and a lot of people have been, a few people have been saying, Germania, why is that all about? Well, to be honest, the Germanic peoples were all very much interconnected in that Norse mythological history. And it's not really anything to do with Germany. There's this misconception that Germania means Germany. But here we have, anyway, Fenrir. And you can see the collar and the chains holding him back, waiting for that fabled time where he would be free to fight the battles against Odin. Now, for me as a dog lover, we've got dogs, and whilst this is meant to be a wolf, I get it's a wolf, but wolves turned into dogs, This looks great. Very ferocious, but looks great. And it's nice to see a really detailed, pretty accurate anatomical representation as well. Okay, there's maybe something that's not quite right with the teeth and the tongue, but generally speaking, I think it's a really well put together piece, very well designed. The finish on it is, of course, incredible, synonymous with the quality that you come to expect from the Germania Mint, and the matte finish background with the shiny parts of the wolf really do sing alive with how great it is. 1 ounce of fine silver. The diameters are 38.61 millimeters, for those of you who are interested, and of course 4 nines silver. It's not a coin, that's the only downside of this, and I've been saying it for countless years with the Germania Mint, that because of the lack of coin designation, it does make it slightly different in terms of tax purposes for those European countries out there, or European customers. Not so much of a problem for us in the UK anymore, because we pay through our noses in tax for anything made of silver these days, but you see my point. That's the only criticism I can ever find for these. Otherwise, I think it's great. So that's Fenrir, and I'm sure we'll be bringing it back on the channel many times. Here is the Allegrees coin. Now, the Allegrees, for those that don't know, is celebrating all the different sort of female figures of a nation. So, of course, in the UK, we have Britannia, there's the Italia, I think they've done Colombia for America, and Oh, there's been another, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. This one is Polonia, and I think I'm pronouncing that right, for Poland, of course. And we've got a little bit of a blurb here to share with you. So the obverse of this coin presents the... See, they're calling it a coin. I mean, it's not really a coin, Germania, but anyway. The obverse of the coin presents the personifications of Polonia and Germania, depicted as young and beautiful women. In the past, the female figure embodying the kingdom of Poland was considered to be imbued with divinity. In the artistic vision of the Germania Mint, she's holding a large shield with an eagle, symbol of victory and strength. The eagle has been part of the emblem since the first Polish city was founded. Lady Polonia's head, adorned with the crown, a symbol of kings, whilst Germania is crowned with a branch of oak, the tree that has accompanied her from the very beginning of the series. Both heroes stand proudly close to each other, signalling equality and friendship between the two cultures. And that is just beautiful. Again, quality-wise, simply stunning. The level of detail that can be presented on these pieces from the Germania Mint, I think, is something to be marvelled. I mean, I hope the camera's doing it justice in this light. I do apologise for some of the difficulty with the focus. It's a dark, gloomy day here in the UK, and it's difficult. But there you have all of the detail of Polonia on the right and Germania on the left. That shield, the micro amount of detail on that eagle is just stunning. On the other side, equally as beautiful, equally as stunning in its quality. It's really beautiful. I love these. And, you know, in a way, it's a shame that the Fenrir doesn't have the Germania kind of coat of arms on it. It's, of course, got both sides of the wolf on it there. It does, of course, have the eagle there at the bottom, but, oh, you know, this is beautiful. And I've said a few times that in many ways this is more beautiful than some of the designs that are on the other side of the Germania Mint's products. But, you know, it's each to their own as to what is beautiful. I think this is beautiful. I think it's stunning. And a huge, huge congratulations to the Germania Mint for another fantastic product brought to market in the form of Fenrir and the Allegrees. So, I'd love to know what you think about these pieces. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section. Are you getting them? Have you got them? If you are interested in getting them, you can't buy them direct from the Germania Mint. They're sort of a manufacturer wholesaler, but loads of different bullion dealers, both in-person coin shops and online dealers will have these, and there's a list on the Germania Mint's website of all the authorized dealers out there. So I'll put a link to that in the description. Hopefully you can go find out more. Otherwise, that's it from me. Thank you one and all for watching. If you've watched to the end, you're in the Cool Kids Club, the absolutely amazing Backyard Bullion Ramblers. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed and you want to, then you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, that's it from me. We'll see you on the next video. As always, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.